Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming these seemingly useless dead batteries and silent alarm clocks into perfectly functional timepieces. A loose battery could also be the reason the alarm clock isn't working. I reinserted the battery, but the alarm clock still didn't respond. I have a new AA battery. I'll try putting it in the alarm clock. The alarm clock starts working immediately. The main reason is that the battery is dead. To confirm our suspicions about the battery, I'm grabbing my trusty multimeter. This allows me to check the voltage of the battery. Let's check the first battery. It reads a healthy 1.58 volts, which is exactly what we want. I quickly marked it to avoid confusion. I used a marker to write a V for the battery with good voltage. And look at that, it's only showing around 0.1 volts. That's practically dead, which explains why our clock wasn't working. With this depleted battery, I mark it with an X. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. So, we have a good battery and a dead one. The challenge now is to bring this dead battery back to life. I'll use sandpaper to thoroughly scrub the exposed metal. This isn't just about cleaning. It's about creating a perfectly clean, slightly roughened surface for optimal electrical conductivity. Then, I'll apply a bit of WD-40, which acts as a fantastic cleaner and lubricant, further removing any hidden grime and preparing the surface for what's next. I'm taking some sandpaper and thoroughly sanding both ends of the battery. I'm doing this to remove any remaining oxidation or grime and to slightly roughen the surface. This will ensure much better electrical conductivity and allow for a stronger connection when we try to charge it. After sanding, I'm wiping down the battery ends with a clean paper. This removes any dust or residue. With our battery prepped, it's time to create the environment for its rejuvenation. I'm taking a small glass. Next, I'll tear off some aluminum foil and crumble it into small, manageable balls, adding them to the glass. These foil pieces will greatly increase the surface area for our electrical reaction. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. To power this transformation, I'm using a common USB charger and cable. I'll carefully cut and strip the wires from an old USB cable, exposing the copper strands. This allows us to tap into the low-voltage DC power from the charger. I'm setting up my multimeter again, this time to check the continuity or resistance of the stripped wires. This ensures they are intact and can conduct electricity efficiently. As you can see, the reading shows that the wires are functional. A good reading here means our circuit will work. I took one of the wires and attached a piece of aluminum foil to it. This will create a secure contact point when we immerse it in water. With the other end of the wire, I connected it to the negative terminal of the dead battery. I used electrical tape to secure the connection, ensuring it was firm and well insulated. Again, I wrapped electrical tape around it for insulation and to keep it in place. I fill a glass with regular water. This will be our electrolyte solution for the charging process. Next, I add a generous amount of salt to the water and stir it until it dissolves. The salt increases the water's conductivity, which is essential for our electrochemical reaction to recharge the battery. I'm carefully placing the dead battery into the salt water, ensuring the aluminum foil pieces are also submerged. The paperclip at the top of the battery will act as a support, while the aluminum foil will be the anode of this homemade rechargeable battery. The charger will supply the current. I plug in the charger, and immediately you can see small bubbles forming around the battery and the foil. This indicates that an electrochemical reaction is taking place, actively recharging the battery. After a while, I unplug the charger and carefully remove the battery from the solution. I remove all the taped connections and thoroughly dry the battery, making sure no moisture remains. To ensure the best possible conductivity, I'm cleaning the battery terminals one more time with WD-40 and a clean cloth. This step is crucial for optimal performance. Let's check our recharged battery with the multimeter. Look at that, a significantly higher voltage reading, proving our DIY charging method actually works. I reinsert the now charged battery into our owl alarm clock. And just like that, it's alive. Isn't that satisfying? For our next trick, I have this small square alarm clock that also needs a battery. This time, I'm demonstrating another clever solution. I have an AAA battery here, but it's too small to fit and power this little clock. Now I'm going to cut a small piece of aluminum foil. Aluminum foil is an excellent conductor of electricity and is easily adjustable, making it suitable for this project. I folded the piece of aluminum foil I had just cut neatly, making it small enough to fit the battery perfectly. Next, I will insert the prepared piece of aluminum foil onto the positive terminal of the battery so that it can power the watch. Surprisingly, with just a simple tool, I was able to use this small battery. For the next project, this time I have a smaller button cell battery. I'm cutting a piece of a hot glue stick to fit into the battery compartment. The purpose of this is to adapt the compartment to fit a smaller battery size when you only have those available. Once again, I used aluminum foil. I cut a strip of aluminum foil and wrapped it around the hot glue stick. After preparing the hot glue, I placed the button battery into the positive terminal of the battery compartment. Then I inserted the hot glue, wrapped in aluminum foil, and the foil conducted electricity to the negative terminal of the watch. And just like that, our square alarm clock is also running perfectly. It's amazing what you can do with a little ingenuity and some common household items. Thank you for watching.